Hey, what's going on guys, Tigerr. Today we're back playing some Destiny 2. Now I know what you're seeing on the screen right now might be a little bit shocking if you're a normal viewer of the channel. That's because this is not on a hunter. Crazy, I know. But with that being said, today I have an absolutely incredible Prismatic Warlock build to show off. This is easily the most fun PvP build I've ever used for a Warlock, and I think you'll see why here in a few minutes. But to jump right into things, first off we're going to be using Transversive Steps. This exotic is just way too fun to not use. Mostly because not only it buffs your sprint, but also because whenever you're sprinting it reloads your weapons. And that, combined with some of the subclass options we're going to be using, synergizes really well. With that being said, I'll show you guys some of the subclass options I'm talking about here. First off, we're going to be using Song of Flame. I just think this is one of the most strong PvP supers in the game right now. And not only that, but it's incredibly satisfying when you just scorch an entire room of people. They all ignite, and then honestly it's just really fun spamming abilities on top of that, so how can you really go wrong? Then for our abilities we're using Phoenix Dive, although you can use Healing Rift or even Empowering Rift if you choose. I just like using the movement off Phoenix Dive to get out of situations. Using Burst Glide, using Arcane Needle, this part is absolutely key. On its own, this is not really that strong of an ability, but when you pair it with Lightning Surge, it gives you the full 3 stacks of Arcane Needle that you'd get, so you end up having, when you have full charges of the melee, you get 3 slide melees from this, which is honestly just insane. Then we're using Healing Grenade. The grenade is, once again, it's kind of all up to you. I just use this because whenever I go in with the slide melee, which is pretty much all of the time, I like being able to throw this grenade at my feet and then get some health back. And then to pair with Lightning Surge, we're going to be using Feed the Void. This way, whenever you get a kill with Lightning Surge, you get Devour. Basically, you'll just get a bunch of health regen, you'll get grenade energy, and I want to say as long as you keep chaining kills with this, you get Devour again. Overall, these two aspects synergize really well together. But then to move on to the fragments, we're using Facet of Awakening. This way, whenever you rapidly defeat targets with light or darkness damage, you get an elemental pickup. So in this case, it can be anything from fire sprites, or if you get the slide melee kills, you'll get ionic traces back, which give you more ability energy. Plus gives you plus 10 resilience. Next, we're using Facet of Dawn. This fragment is another one that is incredibly strong with the slide melee, because not only on top of getting Devour with the slide melee, now you'll be Radiant. And you'll see a lot in this video of me going in with my slide melee and then immediately getting the damage boost from Radiant and using it with my hand cannon or shotgun or whatever I'm using at the time. This one is an absolute must-have. Next is Facet of Protection. This one is just so that you get a little bit of damage reduction when you're surrounded by combatants. That's going to be all the time with this build, so you basically will constantly get value out of this. Next is Facet of Sacrifice. This one is just basically so that whenever you have a Arc, Solar, or Void buff, whenever you get an ability kill, it grants you bonus darkness energy. So it gets you Transcendent a little bit faster, and you'll pretty much always have the Solar buff or a Void buff from being Devour or Radiant. And lastly, we're using Facet of Blessing. This way, whenever you do get those melee kills once again, there's health regen, so it does seem kind of redundant, but this does stack with Devour as far as I'm aware. Whenever you go in, you get that slide melee kill, you get Devour, and you get this Facet of Blessing regen, so you end up just getting super boosted health regen. Then for the weapons, this is kind of a build where you can use absolutely anything. I really like using anything with Slideways or Slide Shot, because once again, you're going to be sliding all the time in case you want to use your slide melee, so having a hand cannon like Crimil's Dagger with Slideways on it, pretty ideal. You can also use Rose. This is another good option. And I like using Duality, but that's just honestly personal preference. You could use absolutely anything with this build. Then for the mods, if you want to copy them down, here you go. Really, it's just all about generating orbs using things like Reaper and the Siphon mods, just to get a little bit more cooldown reduction for your melee ability. Then as always, if you want to copy the shaders and armor sets, here they are. And then with all that being said, if you guys do end up enjoying this video, I'd really appreciate a like, comment, sub, all that great stuff down below. It does help me out a lot, and I always do appreciate talking with you guys down in the comments. Make sure to leave a suggestion as to what you think I should do next, or if you have any comments as to how to make this build a little bit better. I'm always down to have a conversation below. And yeah, without further ado, we'll jump right into the games. It's perfect. All you need is your teammate to damage them just a little bit. We're gonna go and do it again too. We're gonna do it again too. Oh my god, it's perfect. Oh my god, this build is so fucking good. What? The one thing I should point out with this build is that you absolutely need to restrain yourself from doing the slide melee constantly. I say as I slide directly into them. Like, listen, it worked out there. That's a bad example, but Aw. That's a waste of super, but that's alright. Maybe it's not a waste if I can run this down. Yeah, no, that'll do. I can't believe I got away with that. Okay, honestly, this should be a pretty good map to build out on. What the? Oh, now we're going in. My god, I can't see anything and I can't aim. That's what you call a skill issue right there. Oh my god. Hey, listen, I still got the team wipe, but it was not pretty. I'm gonna get that guy heal. This guy's gonna push me. I'm gonna whiff. Then we double melee. This guy's gonna push me again. I should have warmed up before making this video. Oh my god, I can't shoot straight. Yeah, I love the two-tap with this weapon. I've used this for like 3 videos straight now, but I think you can see why. Plus the synergy of just sliding all the time with it. Like right there. It's perfect. All you need is your teammate to damage them just a little bit. We're gonna go and do it again too. We're gonna do it again too. Oh my god, it's perfect. Then you get the most OP super in the game. How do you lose? No, I died to the Wither Horde, man. This guy's just trying to hard counter my build with just throwing Wither Horde shots on the ground. I mean, it's kind of working to be fair, but also not really. I just love that this build can do so many different things. Like, you can run into a group of a bunch of people, kill the entire area, but then also you can just sit here and aim duel because you have slide ways to dodge you on a Crimil's Dagger. Like, it's great. Oh no, I got greedy. I got so greedy. No. I really would like to get there to slide melee on the point before they cap, but that's a bit too late. Well. Yeah, there's nothing you can do about that. We need 3 points. I should probably just cap the zone instead of greeting for more kills. We won anyways. Not a bad first game. 32 defeated. 3 KD. Almost 8,000 damage dealt. More than both of my teammates combined and then some. We take those. Oh, free overshield? Yeah. Oh, now we're getting in there. No, we're not. The one thing I should point out with this build is that you absolutely need to restrain yourself from doing the slide melee constantly. I say as I slide directly into them. Hey, listen, it worked out there. That's a bad example, but... That dude rocking the glaive? Oh well. That is a yes. You don't see glaives in PvP often. Can I just go AFK? No, I've just seen him on my radar, like not moving for a while. That was weird. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. I kinda want this heavy ammo. I have a newfound love for LMGs as a heavy weapon. Oh god. No! My teammate's sitting right there. Okay, at least he got the trade. Honestly, I don't mind the bigger maps like this all the time. I'll go fuck myself. What I was saying was, I don't mind all the bigger PvP maps sometimes because it does take time for your slides to regen. So being able to not just be constantly in the action, kind of nice sometimes. And you just get a get out of jail free card whenever it is up. It's perfect. What? How do you, like, how? How do I live there? Out of jail throws me off sometimes because how slow it takes to shoot. That is one of those situations. Okay, we're kind of stomping right now, so we're gonna limit test. I didn't realize I was gonna get blinded. That was not what I had in mind. Then you get like the best super in the game. Once again. Except for it's not tracking like at all. What the? I really did not make it look like the best super in the game, but I swear, it's pretty decent. Oh my god, this build is so fucking good. What? Map is kind of weird for comp. It's like you kind of only want to fight around this middle section, and everywhere else is just... I don't know. Honestly, I'm sick of waiting around. That's the thing I love the most about this build. You can go in at any time and do that for absolute free, and then just get out. It's just unmatched. This map is so weird. Probably said it 10 times already in this map, but it's a very all or nothing situation. Like, you either are fighting the entire team, or there's nobody. Aw. That's a waste of super, but that's alright. Maybe it's not a waste if I can run this down. Yeah, no, that'll do. I can't believe I got away with that. That was just a weird game, honestly. It was really weird. Now this is a very good map for this build. You'll catch them grouping up a lot. Honestly, probably right around here. I didn't think he'd back so far up. It makes sense, but like... My shotgun wouldn't shoot. Oh, it wasn't reloaded. You know, that makes sense. What the? Oh, my game just froze. What the? I don't know what's going on right now, I'm not gonna lie to you. We're stomping, so we take that, but like... That guy's up there, holy. Oh, the crouch spam with a Vostov. This game is tough for the slide melee because they just keep flying in the air with Jotun. Two of them are flying around with Jotun. There's like, you can still make it work, but it is a little bit annoying. We're just gonna try running it down right here, honestly. Yeah, that'll do. That makes it a little more difficult.